Hey, and welcome back to another yoga session of the Christmas yoga journey. Today's intention is about focus because we're gonna go into the hips today. And especially in the hips, there are a lot of emotions and stress stored. So we hope to open that today a little bit and getting rid of this whole tension. We start today in a child's pose. So come to the back of your mat. And we do a wide-legged child's pose, so your knees are as wide as the mat. And we're just gonna go with our hands towards the ground and lay down here with your forehead on the ground. And just settle into this moment. Deepen your breath, slow down your rhythm. Just settle into this moment really, really deep. And just letting everything go that came up today. Soften your jaws. Soften your hip, your shoulders. Your head can be heavy into the ground. And then slowly you make your way back to a tabletop position. And from here, we're gonna go into our first downward facing dog, I think, in this whole session. So really take your time to settle here. Try to bring your hips high. Your head can be heavy. And your fingers are really tight towards the mat, so there's no air in between. And the weight can be really in the fingertips and on the outer hand. Your legs can be bent. You often see that a downward facing dog must be with straight legs, but this is really not true. You can just bend your knees, especially in the mornings or in general. You can always just bend your knees. Just make sure your hips are facing towards the sky and your back is straight. You can walk the dog out a little bit here, twist, and really do the movement that feels good right now for you. Don't forget to breathe. And with your next inhale, you can bring your left leg towards your hands, but to the outside. So it's not getting in between the hands. It's gonna go outside the hands on the side of your mat. Your knee can be on the ground on the mat. And we can just either stay here if that already feels good for you. And this is enough, then just stay here. And if you want more, you can come with your elbows on the ground, but try that your knee is still in line with your ankle and it's not pointing out towards the mat. This is the next step. But for now, we want to have it straight. And if it looks like that, totally fine. Just try not to collapse in here. Just bring your shoulders away from your ears, open up your chest, or come even down. You can wiggle from side to side a little bit. And then we come up again if you were on your forehands. And then we scooch our foot a little bit outside of the mat. And we push the knee a little bit back from our body to the side. And you can really lean against it. So really open up here, open the hip up, open the chest up. And if you want to go even one step further, you can take your left leg up this time and grab this one and open up your shoulder, your chest even more. And just try to breathe here steady. can put your foot slowly back into the mat, in between your hands. And we step back into our plank position. And from here we do the same thing on the other side. So now we take our left foot in between, just in one step, or you go in more steps, in between the arms first to settle. And then we bring the foot down on the side, outside of the side, and the knee down. And either we stay here again up, or we go down on our forehands. And we just stay here for 2 breaths. And then slowly we can make our way with our foot away from the mat, pointing it towards or away from the body, and opening up. We push our knee away from our body and really opening up here. Either you stay here, you can also stay here. This is totally fine. Either you stay here or you bring your leg up and just opening even more towards the back. And you can keep your eyes closed, open, whatever feels good for you in this yoga session. And then we can bring the foot back down. We scooch our leg in between our hands again. And this time we're gonna go all the way to the other side and come down to the ground. We come to our pigeon pose, where we can just stay here, or you can take a block to help you a little bit, because it's a kind of advanced position. Here you can have your foot parallel to the mat, which is really advanced and it's sometimes way too much. So you can just bring it in and put a block underneath your seating bone on the side. So it helps you to lift up, and then it's easy to come forward in slow steps and put your forehead on your hands and rest here and feel the stretch in your hips, in your psoas, hamstrings. This position is good for a lot of things. This position can get really intense, so listening to your body. If it's too much, just come out of the situation and come in child's pose, where you can always go when something is too much. Otherwise, just stay with me for one more deep breath. And then we lift up slowly and come out here really slowly, because it's, as I already said, really intense. And we shift on our left side, and we can just turn over and swing the legs on the other side. We bring the left leg this time straight to the back, and the right knee is in front. Again, here you can take your block underneath your right seating bones to lift you up even more, to make your hips square. And from this point, you can just go down again and lay down on your hands. Make a little pillow with your hands and just relax here. Try to breathe into the hips. Let your body be heavy and sink into this asana. Slowly come up again, and really take your time. Can just fall over the right side and come to a seated position where you can do some windshield wipers to loosen a little bit the hips, and then you can just come to a normal seat. Take your hands in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Take one more deep breath in and exhale. Thank you so much that you're still part of this whole journey. I'm really thankful that you're here, and I hope to see you in the next session. Bye!